To be able to put it into context, what it is from the Secretary of Defense, could you?
I'm going to leave. There has never been as precise a bombing campaign and as short a bombing campaign thus far in recent memory. If you'll think about it, the Gulf War was something like 38 days. Kosovo was 78 days of air bombardment. We've been at it now since a week ago Friday. And the number of precision weapons compared to the dumb bombs has reversed from like 1 in 10 to 10 to 1. I'm going to leave it to the Central Command to...
Context will be real obvious.
The oil wells in the south are largely secure, in sharp contrast to 91. When we went over there, they were burning everywhere. The refugees, you do not see a tremendous flow of refugees. Again, the plan is working.
Mr. Secretary,
Central Command will be looking into that to see if that was, if there were targets around that area and so forth. They'll do a thorough investigation. I mean, it's just as likely it was some piece of equipment from the Iraqi forces as it was ours. We'll just have to check into it and find out, and we'll do an investigation on that.
General Myers, can you comment on the apparent role of the paramilitary, the Fedayeen?
He threw a lifeline out because the Europeans threw no lifeline out. Because the Europeans didn't do what my friend from New York is encouraging them to do. They did not step forward. They were irresponsible in their unwillingness to invite the Balts to become part of the European community.
Senate concurrent resolution.
And whether or not this second round will come far more swiftly than anyone at the present time expects, and it's for that reason that my good friend, the senior senator from New York, and I have an amendment pending, which at some point we will call up, suggesting that this body ought to go on record and have a moratorium attached whereby a 3-year period will elapse between, should this body vote this treaty accession
Madam President,
before the next round.
I would say that we should say that there will be no second round until all these three nations are fully integrated into the command structure of NATO and are functioning.
It's an arc, Senator, and just as the Iron Curtain was dropped in the late 1940s by the Soviet Union facing west, that ring of countries constitutes an iron ring now encircling much of Russia.
Has been there for 50 years.
Resolved, 2/3 of the senators present concurring therein,